Here we presents the top 5 best graphics cards. Starting at number 5, XFX RX 5700 Xt Thicc III. Extra Thicc. Yes, don't get confused in a deja vu moment, as we indeed already reviewed the Thicc II. This is the Thicc 3rd edition of the XFX Radeon RX 5700 XT. This brother from another mother is slick and extra thick. A new cooler has been applied that offers not one, not two, but you guessed it already. It has 3 fans and a rather snazzy RGB-free look. That's right, no RGBY0. It has been quite a journey for AMD, but it is the year 2019, and the chip-producing industry is ready with their new silicon wafer fabrication at 7nm. AMD hasn't been wasting any time. Ryzen 3000 at 7nm, Radeon Vi at 7nm, and today we bring you a review of both the Radeon 5700 and 5700 XT. The basis of the product that we test today is the Navi GPU, with a die fabbed at a 7nm fabricated package and 8GB of GDDR6 graphics memory. These cards are released in an aim to compete with the GeForce RTX 2060 and 2070. Will it be capable to do that? We can already tell you that the numbers will be interesting to see. The most important aspect, however, is pricing. AMD wanted to tackle 2 price points for Navi. For the familiar frame of mind, let's call the Radeon RX 5700 the Pro revision, and then the Radeon RX 5700 XT GPU versions. So the new Radeon RX 5700 and 5700 XT will cost $349 and $399 United States dollars respectively. As we all know, Navi is the new family of mainstream to high-end Radeon GPUs. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. At number 4. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080. It doesn't reach the heights of the RTX 2080 Ti, but NVIDIA's high-end Turing RTX GPU comes damn close to achieving 4K 60 FPS gaming for a mildly steep price. The NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080 may no longer be the flagship GPU du jour, with RTX 3080 just announced at NVIDIA's September 1 event. However, it still very much holds its own in a souped-up gaming rig, and is one of the most powerful gaming cards, especially in the RTX line. This Turing card's performance still justifies its relatively high price, and is only slightly limited next to its more powerful siblings and rivals on our best graphics cards list. So, unless you need 4K 60 FPS performance, you can skip the RTX 2080 Ti for the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080. Still, the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080 gets yet another massive increase in price over previous generations of graphics cards. It wasn't that long ago when the GTX 1080 Ti cost just as much at $699. With this latest series of NVIDIA GeForce graphics cards, it seems Team Green is trying to up the cost of its graphics cards to be more premium than in prior years. If you're seeking a high-end graphics card that'll cost less than $500, you're stuck with the $399 Radeon RX Vega 64. AMD's highest-end Vega graphics card is getting long in the tooth after a year. It's also worth noting that the Team Red is gearing up to unleash its AMD Navi cards, which have a couple of under $500 options. However, the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080 is everywhere, with plenty of stock in most online stores. In fact, there are so many of them out there that you can expect some deals. Halfway of my listed number 3, MSI Gaming GeForce RTX 2060. The market for GeForce RTX 2060 based graphics cards is saturated, and that's putting it mildly. This review puts the spotlight on board partner MSI and its GeForce RTX 2060 Ventus Edition, an overclocked version of its entry-level GeForce RTX 2060 Ventus. At $359.99, the $10 premium it commands over the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 Founders Edition nets you a higher boost clock and a custom cooler. However, it lacks a VirtualLink USB Type-C port, which can be a deal-breaker if you're waiting for one of the next-generation virtual reality headsets that will use the standard. MSI offers 7, count 'em, GeForce RTX 2060 based graphics cards, as of this writing. 4 of them have different physical designs, while the others have various degrees of overclocking. The GeForce RTX 2060 Ventus Edition I'm reviewing is an overclocked version of the GeForce RTX 2060 Ventus. The GeForce RTX 2060 Ventus XS models are similar, but physically shorter. The MSI GeForce RTX 2060 Aero ITX models are smaller still, designed for compact builds. The GeForce RTX 2060 Ventasoc edition is 8.9 inches long, which is standard fare for a graphics card in this performance tier. It's significantly wider than the GeForce RTX 2060 Founders Edition, though, at 5 inches as opposed to 4 inches. That can be problematic if you use a small form factor case, but fitment should be a non-issue in a mid-ATX tower or larger. This card has a 2-slot height. The GeForce RTX 2060 Ventus XS models are shorter at 8.5 inches, but are, oddly, 0.1 inch wider according to MSI's specifications. Coming in at number 2. Zotac Gaming GeForce RTX 3070. During NVIDIA's Ampere launch late last year, much was spoken about how the GeForce RTX 3080 enables mainstream 4K gaming, while the RTX 3090 looks to supplant the Titan RTX. In the midst of all this excitement, one card that stood out was the GeForce RTX 3070. The RTX 3070 comes with the promise of offering RTX 2080 Ti levels of performance for less than half the price. The RTX 3070 does not feature GDDR6X memory, and has lesser RAM and memory bandwidth than the RTX 2080 Ti. However, the combination of increased CUDA cores, 3rd-generation Tensor cores, 2nd-generation RT cores, and higher clocks helps bring the RTX 3070 up to speed with Turing's flagship gaming GPU. The Zotac Gaming RTX 3070 Twin Edge will not exactly turn heads in terms of looks, but it still offers a clean minimalist design. There's no RGB bling, and Zotac Gaming logo only lights up in white. The card offers 2 8-pin power connectors along with 4 video out ports comprised of 3 DisplayPort 1, 4 out and 1 HDMI 2, 1 out. The dual 8-pin power connectors are placed a bit farther inside from the right edges as the case with most Zotac cards, so some users may find that their SU cables are a tad bit short. The good thing is that Zotac provides 2 6-pin to 8-pin connectors as accessories, which can be used as a workaround. We found no stability issues in running the card using these cables. Zotac offers a 3-year standard warranty for all RTX 30 cards, which can be extended by an additional 2 years if the purchase is registered on the Zotac website. However, this warranty policy is applicable only for EMEA regions. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. And number 1. EVGA GeForce RTX 2080. The EVGA RTX 2080 Super Xe Hybrid performed well, averaging over 100 FPS at 1440p Ultra and 60 FPS at 4K Ultra. The hybrid cooling kept the card much cooler than other cards, but the pump has a soft hum. Priced at $789.99, it's one of the most expensive 2080 Super cards available, but only similar hybrid setups can cool as well. Over the past few months, we've looked at several Turing-based NVIDIA cards, which are some of the best graphics cards available, and often rate near the top of our GPU hierarchy. None of them have been quite like the EVGA RTX 2080 Super Xe Hybrid, which consists of both an air cooler and an integrated liquid cooling solution to keep the GPU and memory frosty. In theory, that should keep temperatures down and allow boost clocks to run a bit higher than most air-cooled solutions, while potentially cutting down on noise. While performance was similar between the EVGA Hybrid Xe and the other 2080 Super cards, the differences between them are found in the cooling solutions, features and price. Though there are some differences between the 2080 Super and other RTX models, all RTX 2080, 2080 Super, and 2070 Super cards sport the same Turing TU104 silicon under the hood. The TU104 die is manufactured on TSMC's 12nm process using 13.6 billion transistors on a 545mm square die. All 3 TU104 cards come with 8 GB of GDDR6 sitting on a 256-bit bus. I have included these product link in the description. You can check out this link for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.